Alrighty, y'all, check it out. So I got this ribeye here. I'll be doing it tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do, I was just gonna do salt and pepper, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this Uncle Chris, y'all. Give it a little bit extra flavor. So I got my oil here. I'm gonna go in. This is the avocado oil, and then I have my Uncle Chris, y'all. So let me get a napkin and we'll get that seasoned. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and go with a little binder. Just kind of weight it down with my oil. Nice little spray. Kind of hit these edges a little. Alrighty, y'all. So that's a nice wet steak right there, y'all. Just get it all around right there. Nicely oiled steak. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my seasoning. And we will be cooking this on the suitcase grill, the Even Embers suitcase grill. Alright, y'all, so let me get over here out of the way. It's a nice little even coat. Like to go ahead and get these edges here while I'm at it. I'm going to pat that in, y'all. Get that in there. And I already did dry off the steak, take out any excess moisture. It'll release it and then soak it back in right now with the salt. It's gonna be a nice, so about right there is good for that side. I don't want to overpower it. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over and get this side. Right there, y'all. Nice little even. The seasoning's real strong. It's a real nice, strong tasting season anyway, so you don't want to put too much. Go ahead and get all that back on in there. Pat it down real good, y'all. And she's ready right there. So I'll go ahead and put this, lay it flat on there, that way it releases and have it there. Go ahead and stick that in the fridge, y'all, overnight. And we'll be cooking this tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the cook. Peace. What's going on, YouTube? Check it out, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook up this ribeye, y'all. I got me a half stack here, pretty much about half coals. I'm gonna try to do the smoking with this one, so I will be closing the lid on this cook. We'll try it out. So I went ahead, I am gonna go again with the lighter fluid. I haven't bought me the fire starters yet, y'all, so I poured me a little lighter fluid, got me a half stack right here, half stack of coals. We're gonna fire it up, let it get ready. It's gonna get plenty hot, y'all, because I put a good amount of fire fluid on there for that little half stack right there. Not too much, but just a good little amount. You want to make sure you fully burn off that lighter fluid. It's okay in a pinch, you know. A lot of people really don't like using it. I don't either. But in a pinch, you know, it'll get you a fire going. You get old school American barbecue, you know, that smell of lighter fluid, that charcoal burning off. That's America right there, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this fire burn. I'll give y'all a little view of it. and let it get fully nice and ready. I'm gonna get me that ribeye on there. Might make me a little macaroni on the side. I didn't get to go ahead and get asparagus or any baked potato or nothing fancy like that, so might just do me a little macaroni there. So while that's burning, y'all, I'm gonna go inside and prepare my water for the macaroni. So I'm gonna just let that burn off, y'all. Nice little fire, half stack right there, and we'll see how the smoking does on there. I think that's plenty of heat just to cook one steak. I mean, you probably could cook 2, maybe even 3 steaks right with that much heat. So definitely enough heat for a steak. Alright, y'all, so it's plenty hot out here in Texas. Under half shade. I need to put me some more shade right here, y'all, on this side, because the heat just comes in fast. That's a little project I need to work on, y'all. My little shade that I put up works really well for the plants, keeps them nice and green, y'all. So alrighty, so I'm gonna let that burn, get you a little close up. I don't want to burn my phone though. Alrighty, so I'll see y'all here in a bit. Peace. I'll show y'all that ribeye right now, y'all. Alrighty, so here it go, y'all. It's been a few days, so the ribeye has dried up pretty well, like I was telling y'all, and it's gonna cook pretty good, y'all. So you could tell that meat's pretty dry there from that moisture, but it's gonna be a juicy steak. I'm pretty sure of that. We'll find out. So let's see what's up. Remember, that's just that roux Chris on there. I haven't added nothing else, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not even gonna add nothing else. Plenty of little seasoning on there, pretty good. So that's how it goes, y'all. So I'll see y'all here pretty soon once that fire gets ready. Later. Alrighty, y'all, check it out while them coals are getting ready. I just wanted to show y'all one thing. I did go to the Dollar Tree, y'all, and I found me a pan that fits here. I bent it in so it wouldn't really block the air valves here, the air intakes, outtakes and stuff, you know. I just kind of bent those little corners in to not block that lower section, and it fits pretty good in there, y'all. So easy cleanup, should be easy cleanup. It's my first trying it out, so we'll see. The ashes are gonna fall down. All I gotta do once I'm ready to clean, take out this ashtray, dump it out into the trash can, put it back in, and use it as many times and then just go buy a new one once I'm ready to buy a new one. So reusable little ashtray right there, y'all, because it was kind of a pain to clean because it's a big old thing. You have to pick it up, turn it over, and I didn't really like that too well. A lot of people, they do get like a little shovel, little scoop, and they could like shovel out the ashes, but I think I'm gonna like this way a lot better. And it's already smelling pretty good out here, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that keep burning. I already got my macaroni on the boiling on there, so we'll have us a little nice little lunch. Alrighty, y'all, my charcoal's starting to pick up a nice heat on there. Still burning off. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of mix it around right now, and it's pretty much almost ready. It's burning off good. Gotta flip it around a little, that way it could get that center heat right there. Mix them up, and you can see that the coals are pretty good right there, y'all. Trying to get that heat going around. And let it finish burning off, of course, but see, a little bit of mix up, kind of get that heat going around. And they'll continue to burn. If you can see, like, get some of these that were over there, stick them in the middle, that way they could get that high heat. Another couple minutes and she'll be ready, y'all. Right there. So I'll let it burn off another few minutes. Get them charcoals nice and white. You can see it's doing a nice smoke action there. So it's doing good, y'all. And Just let it finish burning off, maybe another 2-3 minutes, and we'll be ready to bring that steak out. So I'll see y'all here in a bit. Peace. Alrighty, y'all, our fire's looking a lot better. I got the grate over here getting nice and clean with this onion here. And also what I'm doing is just cleaning the grate, y'all, and now, you know what I can see right there, y'all? I see some cracks down my grate. I'm gonna have to contact the manufacturer. I've only cooked on this thing once. I don't know if it came like that and I didn't notice. I'm gonna have to contact let them know I had some broken grates, so that's not cool, you know. This is barely my second cook on it, but we'll figure that out, you know. See them little small cracks right there? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to contact them, let them know they could send me a new one out, y'all. Alright, we got that grill plenty clean there. And just toast up them little. Alrighty, so give me a second, y'all. Let me go ahead and get that steak. We'll be able to bring that steak out already. You can see that fire looking nice. Plenty of hot heat. Coals already turned charcoaled over. So we're ready, y'all. Let me go get that steak. Peace. Be back. Alrighty, y'all. Check it out. So there's that steak right there. And remember that oil? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of spray a little bit of oil here. Careful there. You don't want to get them flare ups, burn your hand or nothing. Alrighty, so we got that nicely oiled there now. We're gonna get ready to throw that steak on there, y'all. Let me let that kind of oil burn off a little, another minute, couple seconds, you know. Alright, I think we're about ready, y'all. See that real nice smoke right there, smoking good. We're gonna get this steak. Right on there, y'all. Right in the center. So I'm gonna let it cook like this first. Cause I don't want it to I'm gonna try to open cook first, y'all. Flame grill, you see them flames coming up. So you gotta watch it, you know. Could just be from that oil. So that's gonna give you a nice sear. You see that steak cooking nice there, y'all. Be careful with it, you know, you don't want to burn your steak. Get out that heat a little bit right there. See them flare ups, y'all? You know, it's just the oils I put on down there. Just gotta watch them flare ups. They seem to be dripping off that steak and it's flaring up on it. I definitely don't want to burn the steak, so I'm going to just stick it over here on this side real quick. Let that fire kind of settle. Let it settle a little bit. And throw it back right on there, y'all. You can tell that thing is cooking plenty hot, y'all. Plenty hot. You can hear that sizzle. Like I said, that's enough temperature there to cook plenty of steaks here, y'all. You could cook 4 or 5 steaks on here, maybe even 6. It's a lot of heat. Go ahead and just take a little peek at it. Ooh, that thing getting crispy on me there. Well, it's cooking though. I think that fire's still too hot, y'all. I should have let it settle down a little. But it's alright. Throw it back on there, y'all. We're gonna let it get some color, then we're gonna bring it over here. You can hear that thing sizzling, y'all. So definitely when you're cooking on this, let your fire settle. I would say, you know. You ain't gonna lose heat, you're actually gonna get better because your heat will slow down a little. Look at all that thing, y'all. Nice right there. Thing looking good. Them oils on that steak, they definitely want. I mean, you're so close to that charcoal, y'all. Look how close you are. So that's why you gotta be real careful, you know. I'll pull it aside. Look at that. Got a little pretty good dark on there. I'm not even gonna cook that side no more, y'all. And that grill plenty hot, man. Cook you about 10 more steaks on here. Real quick too. Look how fast that thing's cooking. Go here to the side a little, let that fire slow down. That way we could get some nice color on this side right here. Like a steak right there, y'all. Real good color. Alright, so what we're gonna try to do now, y'all. We're gonna try and go ahead and slow it down here. And I forgot to put that on there, but it looked like we didn't even need to. What we're gonna try to do here, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and close her up. See how that smoke comes out of there. Let's see what happens. See if it's smokable. So yeah, y'all, look at that smoke coming out on all sides. She's smokable, y'all. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke it a little bit. Oh yeah, she's smoking good, y'all. Look at that. As long as you just have heat towards one side only, I would say you don't want to be, that way you don't have to worry about it. That's the whole point about smoking meat, you know. You put it off to one side, away from the heat, you know. Well, I would say if I would have waited a little, maybe 5 minutes, y'all, let that fire kind of slow down. But you know, I rushed it, but that's okay. It's still gonna taste really good. You gotta remember, you're cooking on a really hot heat, like super hot heat, right above it. So you're cooking fast, y'all, hot and fast. And look, she smokes too. Real nice smoke coming off of there. Let me try to give you a different angle, see if y'all can see a little bit better of the smoke, like how I could see it. Right there, y'all see that smoke? She's smoking. Need to get me some little temp gauges, y'all. I might install me a little temp gauge right in here. Or you could always use the infrareds. Alright, let's open her up and check her out. See how that fire's looking? Yeah. There y'all go, y'all. Look at that. I'd save it right there. Now that fire's ready to cook the steak, but I rushed it, and that's my fault, but it's okay. Still gonna be a good looking steak right there. And we're smoking it. Look at that right there. Juicy. Super juicy, y'all. Look at that steak. I'm going to hit a little more heat on there. Darken her up a little bit. There y'all go, look, just that little bit, gave it a little bit more darker. I'm gonna hit it with the grill press. That thing's sizzling, y'all. Getting some nice color on there. I'd say she's about ready right there, y'all. I don't want to cook it too long. I actually have my, I'm sorry about that, piece of sweat dropped on my phone and turned off the thing. So I actually have my little temp gauge to poke it. So let me go get that. We'll check it out. But I think she's ready, y'all. That's a good looking steak right there. Look at that steak right there. And look, plenty of heat, y'all. Ooh, that thing hot. So I mean, you got plenty of charcoal. You could cook a bunch of steaks right there, just in that little slab, half slab of charcoal I threw out there. So let me go get my temp gauge. I'm gonna poke at it and we'll be back. We're looking pretty good there, y'all. I poked a few spots. I went ahead for my target temp 150 for a medium well. And we're looking at 155, and over here I was getting 149. So she's about ready, y'all. I'm gonna pull her. Alrighty, y'all. So we went ahead and let the steak rest up a bit. Go ahead and slice her up right here. We'll just go ahead and half it right here, y'all. So I shot at about 155, 160. Slight, let me try to turn on this. There we go. Slight pink in there, so that's about a medium well, y'all. Slight pink.
Look at that.
Don't yours? So you can see the inside there, y'all. plenty juice. You see that thing shining right there, y'all? You see that thing shining. So let me go ahead and just cut go ahead and cut me a little, cut it right here, y'all. Look at that, how that thing cut. Cut me a nice little piece right there. Look at that steak right there, y'all, falling apart. Let me try that. Man, y'all. Let me see. That thing is tender, y'all. So me and my grandma, I gave her half. I got the other half. There's my macaroni. That thing is super tender, y'all. Let me get another cut on there for y'all. Remember, you're gonna cut against the grain, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this way. You see my lines are going up, so I'm gonna cut it this way, y'all. That little char is actually pretty good on there. That steak right there, y'all. Look at that. Well, it just comes apart, y'all. Yeah. For you. Bon appetit. That little fat on there. That's what we like. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and y'all have a good one. Laters. Peace.